Hello there, and welcome to the 2011 APWA International Public Works Congress and Exposition. My name is Emily Barta, and I am honored to be sitting next to the immediate past president of APWA, George Crombie.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Well, thank you.
But, immediate past president, you probably did something before then. Talk to us about who you are and what you've done in the industry.
Well, I was in the public works environmental field for 37 years.
Okay.
And now I'm teaching at Norwich University on the faculty in the graduate school.
Okay.
And we have a program in public works administration.
Okay.
So students graduate with a master's in public administration with a concentration in public works administration.
Fantastic.
And we're also going online with a curriculum in sustainability in January of this coming year.
Neat. Now, you passed the gavel this morning to incoming President Diane Linderman. Talk to us about your term as president of APWA.
Well, it certainly was interesting. I have a feeling that our business is changing very quickly.
Sure.
As I said this morning, that the new public works manager is going to have to look a lot more like a CEO in the future. Developing partnerships, sustainability, building the livable cities of the 21st century are going to take very different skills. You're going to have to be good technically, but you're also going to understand financing, marketing, dealing with the press, working with elected officials, working in partnerships with others in the community. So it's going to be a very dynamic change in the profession, but I think it can also be very exciting to what the future will be.
Well, the future is definitely happening very quickly. And as we all know, APWA very much supports education, and truly education is the way to adapt to all of these changes and take the public works industry into the future. And one of the ways that APWA is doing that is through the Donald C. Stone Center for Leadership Excellence in Public Works. So talk to us about what this is, if we've never heard the name before.
Well, Donald Stone was really one of the creators of the American Public Works Association back in the 1930s.
Okay.
And he believed that you brought management and technical skills together. And he believed that in order to move this profession forward, education would be number one.
Okay.
So he was a real visionary, and so that's why we named the new educational and research facility under Donald Stone.
Okay. Now, you said educational and research facility.
Yes.
Is this a stone building? Is this online? How are we providing this education?
It's going to be a number of different ways that we're going to provide education. It will be online. It will be in the classroom. It will be research, collecting research papers, putting those online.
Okay.
I anticipate in the future that we'll bring people in just to think about where public works is going. We've just signed an agreement with the Institute of Sustainability where they've got an agreement with Harvard University.
Okay.
And, really think about, I think sometimes that the most important thing for a leader is integrity and vision.
Okay.
People or employees rate their bosses on those two common denominators. So it's going to be very important that we really think about what the future is, what those livable cities look like in the future.
So how is the Donald C. Stone Center going to help that vision?
Well, it's the first time in the history of APWA that we have a credentialing program.
Okay.
So that you have to meet certain criteria and standards in order to be credentialed. And what the good thing about the facility or the center is that we have something for everybody. We have something of credentialing. We start with the Public Works Fellow,
okay,
which are individuals that have been in for more than 20 years, and they'll become mentors.
Okay.
A Public Works level, what we call Public Works Executive Level 3, you'll need 18 graduate credits and a thesis paper in the field of public works, as well as experience in order to qualify. The Public Works 2 will be part of our Institute program, and it will be those individuals with a Bachelor of Science degree, a BA degree, and those that have been in the field for 10 or 15 years and really want to get credentialed.
Okay.
And then we'll have the Public Works 1 program, which will be really suited for first-line supervisors.
Okay.
So the reality of it is there'll be something for everybody in education.
Okay.
And they'll also need to have CEUs, continuing education units, in order to hold their credentialing.
Now, you said something for everyone, and that also means something for everyone in terms of their career path, because there's the leadership and management path,
Yep.
the technical specialty path,
Yep.
and the public works professional. Talk
Right.
to us about those.
Well, there are two paths in public works. One is a technical path, and one is a management path or a professional path.
Okay.
And what we're really trying to do is meet both of those needs. We have some people that are very good technically and want to progress in that part of public works. Mm-hmm. And we need to have that type of education for them, a platform for them. There are other people that want to be managers. Yeah. And they require very different training. So we want to make sure that we have training for them as well.
Okay. So training for everyone, something for everyone, no matter where you are in your career or what career path you have taken. Why was this a priority for you?
It was a priority for me because I think education is the greatest gift anybody can have. And there's no question that APWA, their number one priority is education. And you need to be on the cutting edge if you're going to be successful today. What you learn in college very early in your career is very different than the skills you're going to need as you move forward. And I find that most people that come to this Congress are very successful in their profession because they're going back with maybe just one idea that they see the opportunity in the future.
That brings up a very good point, though. What we learn in college is not necessarily what is appropriate for today. So how do you see this center, transferring or growing into the future based on the current needs?
Well, we see, our vision is if you look out 10 years, 15 years, our vision is everybody in this room will be credentialed in one way or the other. Yeah. That's what our future, and they would be coming to their chapters, they'll be coming to Congress to get the CEU credits. And we believe that by investing in education, that the public works profession will be in a position to build those livable cities in the future.
Okay. So how does one find out how to get involved in all of this credentialing?
Well, we've got a great website, APWA. You go into APWA, and just type it in on the internet. You can go in and you can find just about anything that you need. We've just revamped our internet system. Okay. It's very easy. It's friendly, very easy to use, and all the information is there in front of you. We're also going to be working very closely with our chapters, making sure that we bring the information down to them as well.
Very good. So education is definitely the way of the future. You can be educated here at the International Public Works Congress and Exposition, in your local chapters, at your colleges, your universities, at the Donald C. Stone Center for Leadership Excellence in Public Works, and through the APWA website.
That's right.
So talk to me about Congress. There's attitude in the altitude here this year in Denver.
Altitude, elevate, whatever you want to call it. But it's, this I think is my 37th Congress.
Wow.
I went to my first Congress back in 1974.
It's changed a little bit, I assume.
It's changed a whole lot since then. But to me, it was like a sabbatical, that you come here once a year and spend 4 or 5 days in class and go back, you're re-energized, you may pick up one idea that's helpful. Mm-hmm. And I think what it really does is you go back to your community and, you may say it's the same old, but, if you have a broad vision of what you're trying to do, you grab those opportunities. If you don't have that vision, that opportunity may go right by you and you may never see it.
Very good.
So.
Well, thank you for bringing your vision here to all of us at the 2011 APWA International Public Works Congress and Exposition. I'd like to open up the floor and see if anyone has any questions for immediate past President George Crombie. Does anyone have any questions? We've got a microphone. Okay. Anyone want to offer him words of encouragement for his upcoming year?
Yes, stay quiet.
All right. Well, then
Good.
we will just say thank you very much for coming and chatting with us about the Donald C. Stone Center for Leadership Excellence in Public Works, which you can type into your preferred browser or go to the APWA website to find out more information.
Great.
Thank you, George.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Good.